Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to learn about how to deploy that in a Tomcat war file in that in Docker container. So it's a 102 demo, especially for Tomcat, and you can see here we have a Tomcat Docker image for from the Docker hub. We are going to pull it, which is the base image. Then we are going to write that in a Docker file. Then we have a one sample.war file, and then we have a how to build and run it. So if you have your one sample.war file, which is that in a Java web applications, so you can use it, otherwise you use this one. So all in all, Tomcat is the web application web server for deploying that in a Java web applications, and we have a container for that along with Java. Then all these three we are going to do it. So what I have done, because I'm using that in a Windows operating system, all these are the demo file I have transferred with help of a MobiX. MobiX is a open source and paid tool as well, but it will work for that in a individual users for that in open source. You can use that in any tools, like for SFTP purpose, for transferring that in your local file to into that in a Linux. So all this you can see we need a war file and all, we cannot create it in here. So either by you can upload into that in a GitHub and you can download, or by that in SFTP you can use. So all in all, what I have done, I have downloaded that in all those files into that in a Linux operating system, and I'm going to 102 now. So in 102, and here you can see we have a space in that in a folder structures. So I just type the cd and a space 102 and tab button in keyboard. Then it's a heading that in a space removing by that in a carriage return symbol, and then it's going. Now I'm in that in 102, and in 102 we have a three files. One is the step for the Docker file Tomcat text sample.var and Docker file. So sample var and Docker file is only needed. Let's talk on that in what are those. So here I'm going to open that in Docker file and sample file. Var file we cannot open that in text editor. So right, so here I am. So what is there the base image is the keyword in the Docker, and this is that in a image name we have Tomcat 8.547 jdk open jdk. Then we have a copy command, and then a dot and sample var. Okay, dot sample var, and then we have a space user local Tomcat and web apps. Then we have a expose 8080, and then we have a command cmd user local tomcat with catalina.sh and comma run. Right, so with help of all this, what will be happen, once you will use that in this Tomcat container base image, by default this user local Tomcat bin catalina.sh folder will be, and files will be there, and with help of a run command it will be run, and now it's going to expose on the port 8080, and this sample.var file is there in that in our current folder. So here you can see sample.var file is there and Docker is there. Now I'm going to use that in a steps. So you can see this Docker file is already there, and these are the command we have. So there is a two-way. You can directly use without using the Docker. Also you can use the Docker pull Tomcat openjdk Docker container run and openjdk, but this is not your one custom running the applications. Only Tomcat will be run as a container without the deploying the sample var file. So what we are going to do, you can try this command as well, but I am going to start it from that in line number 36, because I want to build it my one container. So here we have a Docker and a space build -t, this command we know now, and simple -tomcat. I'm just putting it, I'm not putting any versions now. So it will be their latest, and then a space and dot, meaning current folder. I'm going to run it, and make sure you are there in that in a 102 folder, right? So opt docker demo I have created, and then I've downloaded the file 102 demo tomcat, right? So first command I'm going to paste it, sorry, clear docker build space a hyphen t sample tomcat, and now we can see step 1 of 4 is started from tomcat, right? So it's taking a bit longer time because tomcat and jdk binary it will be there, and I don't want to pause it, let it be, because little bit video length will be increased, but that's fine. So you can see most of that in a base images got pulled on basis of layer wise. Alright, so everything is done. If I'll go and see Docker images, so we have a one is that in a tomcat which is the base, and then sample tomcat created in tag name as the latest, and this is the container id. So altogether we have a two, and I clear it before doing that in this demo again all images. Then what next, the here we can see the building that in images by image or ls command also you can perform, which is similar to that in a docker images, and again you will be able to see. Then we have to run it now. Docker and space run hyphen d hyphen p 8080, and container port is 8080, and first port is the 8080 host port, and this is the container name. We are going to put that in a sample. If we'll run it now, the tomcat got container got complete. So what next command, docker ps. So you can see it is running host 80 and container and xyz name. Now I'll be open that in a URL, and I need a IP address. So how to get that in IP address? IP and space A, and here we can get that in a ENS IP address, right? Whatever CNS you are getting, or whatever IP address you have where you have installed. And if I'll go to run that in 8080 port now, and here you can see Tomcat got deployed. Now what is that in our war file name? So sample, right? So if I'll do that in a sample, so sample hello world and then applications, this is that in applications we are running in that in a tomcat. And in this 102, this is the only stuff we have to do it, and hopefully it's clear. What I'll do, I'll zip that in all this file and upload that in a video, so you can download it and put it into that in your server by sftp or whatever tools you have, or you can put it into the git and you can download it. So that is all about in this demo, and let me know if you have any questions in qa sessions, and thanks for watching.